Hello, and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. This is the show where we help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. They'll sit down today with one of our regular dealers. They'll be putting cash on the table to try and tempt them.
I thought you was a nice lady.
I am a nice lady.
If they don't think that's enough money, there's another alternative. They can place the same goods into an auction. Today, the show comes to you from Robin Park in Wigan. Wow, just look at this crowd. There are thousands of people here. They want to get involved. They want to sit down with our dealers. They want to lock horns. They want the real deal.
Our first seller, Sharon, is keen to turn some beaded accessories into cash, but one bag has got Brenda thinking she's working in a boutique.
Pretty cardigan.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're blending into the colours.
Oh, yes, yeah, I didn't even realise that.
Yeah, you're picking up the rose on your little button, which is a rose button. It's all blending in very nicely. You sure you want to sell it?
I think that, my decision is to let it go to someone who might appreciate it.
Right, where did you get it from?
I've had it several years now. Like I say, it's been just hung up on the wall in my bedroom. And I just thought it's a shame just to leave it there, let someone maybe use it to go out as an evening bag.
Yeah. Did you buy it at auction or a fair?
I can't remember now. It was a few years ago. I'm always picking things up.
Are you?
Especially little sparkly things like that.
Yeah, so you're an avid collector of...
Oh, of everything.
Magpie.
Magpie, that's the word.
Are you? Right. Yeah, and that's more of a little clutch bag for... More going to a dance, just a little dance. That's more of a ball.
Right.
It's more of just a little dance.
I did wonder about the difference.
Yes, yeah. Totally different qualities, absolutely totally different. So can you imagine, Sharon, somebody going out in the 1920s with their lovely gown on, a flapper dress or something, and having maybe something in the pale blue, and then having a beautiful bag like this, just to carry their little bits of lipstick and powder and their handkerchief and things in. Very romantic little pieces. That would have been, quite an expensive bag in its time.
Right.
Yeah.
And do you think the same era?
20s.
Yeah.
About 1915, 1920, 1930 I would have put.
Right, a little
just
bit
that
later.
Little bit later.
Right.
We'll start with 10, 20, 30 pounds.
Right.
And that is mostly for that one. I'll tell you now, that's mostly for that one.
I would like more money than that, please.
We all would.
We have to try.
I'll go another 10. So 40 pounds.
And there's no chance of...
I don't think I want to be honest.
Oh yes, I think I'll accept that, thank you.
Yeah, that's
yes,
okay.
Thank you, thank you very
right.
much. Thank
you. Now, I don't believe you don't know where you got them from, so where did you get them from? And how much did you pay for them?
Well, I actually bought them from a car boot sale, 20p each.
How did I know something like that was going to happen?
A nice profit for Sharon. Now, will Cheryl expose Andrew to a lot of cash?
Lovely to meet you, Andrew.
Nice to meet you as well.
You've brought in a very interesting item this afternoon.
I have, yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
It was my uncle's.
Right.
He lived in Italy and worked for the United Nations.
Okay.
And he's travelled quite a lot, and he was a hoarder.
A hoarder, yes.
Yes. So he's just had this, then he's had all other numerous cameras as well.
And how did you come by it? Was it left to you, or
It was left to my cousin,
All right,
and she's
yes.
asked me to bring it in on her behalf. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. What reason has your cousin for selling the camera?
Well, whatever money I get for the camera, she'd like to put into a trust for her children.
Oh,
when they're
that's a
older.
good idea. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, looking at it, it's a Leica.
Yeah.
And what's quite nice about it, you've got the actual name of the man that made it, Ernst Leitz Wetzia.
Oh, right.
Which is quite interesting. And also on the top here, you've got a registration number, which is 329804. Now, what I know about cameras, you can write on a postage note.
Right, okay.
But if you take a Cartier, They all have registered numbers. So from that angle, I would say this is a very good camera.
Right, okay.
For its period. It's got the original leather case, which
Yep.
is really, really nice. Price-wise, I don't have any idea, but I could see this being a nice collector's piece. Although we've got digital cameras and things like that of
Okay.
today, this is like a Rolls-Royce
Royce
cameras. That's how it feels.
Right,
I'll put some money down
right, okay.
and see where we go with it, all right?
Go on then.
I was going to say it's as pretty as a picture, but I won't. Okay, so 20, 40, 60. That's how I see it.
And that's how I don't see it. I'd like more.
I know. I've offered 60. I don't want to offer any more than 60.
And I don't want to take any less than 60.
Okay, so auction it is then.
Auction it is then.
You're happy with that,
I'm
yes?
happy with that, yes.
Andrew, hope you do very well. Thank you for bringing it in.
So it's now up to auctioneer John Crane to get the bidders to focus on buying this camera. Andrew can't make the auction, so he's entrusted the Duke to see how things develop.
We all know the name of Leica, the German camera company. Quality items, perhaps a little old-fashioned, this particular model, but it's a lot which is a collector's lot. You've got to find the right person.
Let's start the bidding at £100 on the Leica camera, 100 anywhere, 50 if you'd like to start me off then. Come on, 50 is bid, 60 the gentleman, 70 the lady seated, 80 sir, it's a nice one, 90, £80 here, 90 over there, two new bidders, 110, 120 I'm selling, 120, 120 with you then, all done at £120, it's in good order for your last chance, 120 only, and I'm going to sell now at 120. It's your bid on my right, sir.
Okay, £120, knock off the commission, it's just over £100, £102. We're going to send that on to Andrew. The real deal was here in the sale room, £120. With a take-home of £102, Andrew will be well pleased.
Now it's up to Eric to try to cobble together a good deal with Ian.
Eric, lovely to meet you. Could you tell us about this figure?
Yes, it's a Derby figure, a Stevenson Hancock figure. It's dated about 1870. And it depicts a cobbler.
A cobbler. And how did you acquire it?
I bought it off the internet. I bought it from my mother because she likes Derby and Worcester.
Derby and Worcester.
Yes.
Very fine lady she is
Yes,
indeed.
well, she is, but sadly she passed away earlier this year.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, one of those things.
And so you've decided to sell it?
That's correct.
Oh. The colours are very good, so I instantly knew that it had to be something that was fine. I'll just have a good look at it. And from what I can see, all the fingers look perfect. The hammer looks perfect. Is there any damage to it? Do you know?
I think there's a slight restoration on one of the arms, that's all, but
Just along here, where the arm has come off at one point.
at one point,
yes.
at one time.
Which is very sad. But apart from that, it looks
There's
in
no
very
damage,
good
no
condition.
restoration. It's good
And it's got a
condition.
very lovely, clean
Clean mark, yes.
Yes, that's what I liked about it. You know, the mark is so lovely and clear. A very lovely Derby figure it is, you know. But even people in the Derby area who might want to buy it, or even collectors around the countryside who might want to buy it, would take into account the fact that
True.
it is a figure from Derby but damaged. Okay, so I based
Probably a rare figure as well.
a
though,
rare
yeah?
figure. We hope so. If it was a rare figure, I'm sure it'll make a lot of money.
Probably, yeah. For who?
So, bearing in mind it is damaged, okay. 50. 100. 120. I wouldn't want to pay more than that because of its damage. So what do you think of my offer?
I think we'll have a deal on that.
You'll have a deal
I'll
with
have a
me?
deal.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also coming up in a few minutes, Mike confesses to Philip about being a selfish shopper.
So really, you're born for yourself and you put yourself there. That's what you did.
Yeah.
I used to do the same. I've got 3 daughters and all I bought was train sets.
So will his love of boys' toys pay off for our seller?
£60, £80. How does that grab you?
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
Philip is banking on having the kind of clobber that Mike will want to construct a deal with.
Well, doesn't take much thinking about this, does it? 2 Meccano sets and a few beaten up old toys.
Yeah, and a big box of Meccano bits.
A big box of Meccano bits, which we haven't displayed because we had no room. Right, okay. Tell me the history of this lot.
Well, they were bought by myself in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
When my lad was a young child.
Yeah.
This was bought from a second-hand shop. And all the other bits and pieces.
I wonder what you do for my Christmas presents. I tell you, jumped around second-hand shops who weren't there to begin with, were they?
Yeah, that's true, but I've played with them myself.
Have you?
Yeah.
You've had a little dabble?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
Really, you're born for yourself and you put yourself there.
The kids
That's what you did.
Yeah.
I used to do the same. I've got 3 daughters and all I bought was train sets.
Yeah.
It's silly, isn't it? Right, okay, so why are you selling them?
We're downsizers at the moment. They've been in the loft for years and
absolutely.
Just having a clear out. And
right, well, I'll get some money out and see what we can do. I'm not in love with Meccano. I'll treat this as a commercial buying and selling exercise. Only because I could never afford it when I was a kid. My dad could never afford it. We had Baco, the poor man's substitute.
I played with my mates, Meccano.
Did you?
Years,
well, you were lucky, weren't you? Yeah, I never had any mates, so I did nick the bits. £20, £40, £60, stealthily counting here, £80, £100. How does that grab you? What a terrible term that is. Yeah. Do you like that offer?
I quite like it, yeah.
Good.
Another 20 would have been nice, but what do you think?
£100.
Right, we've got a deal, Mike. Yeah.
You know, that's so easy. I'm almost like saying, are you sure?
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Cheryl, and you're?
Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
Hi.
Well, you've brought a very interesting article in today.
Thank you.
I take it is a piece of furniture.
It is. It's a drinks cabinet or a cocktail cabinet.
Right, okay. And how did you come by it?
We actually got it from a lady who asked my husband to put it into a skip for her.
Right.
So he obviously said, I'd rather take it home than put it in the skip, and she was quite happy with that.
Okay.
And that's how we acquired it, really.
Okay, so how long have you actually had the item?
We've only had it about 7 years.
Okay.
I think she's had it quite some time. But I couldn't tell you any more about it.
And what made you bring it in today?
Just really to get an idea of valuation on it, and with a view to possibly selling it.
Right, okay then. Well, let's have a little look at it. I've had a bit of inspection. I think it's teak, but it possibly could be oak. What's quite nice, you've got the fretwork on the top here, and if we just lift this up, you've got the pattern from the front of the cabinet in here, which is quite nice. With regard to age, it's got 30s feet, but it's speaking to me saying it's 40s, maybe 50s.
Okay.
What I feel about this piece, it may have been made pre-war.
Right.
And it was stuck somewhere, and then they've brought it out post-war.
Okay.
Because of all the patination and things like that on it. If I just open this door inside, if you don't mind doing the other side, Kelly, if you have a look, this is where all the glasses would go, the drinks would go in there. And this centre bit here is where the spring-loaded action for the bottles would go in there.
Yes.
So, I mean, it looks like live oak. It actually looks quite modern for its age, although it's sort of about 50 years old. And what's quite interesting on the front, where you've got the pattern on the top, it's brought round, you've got all the daisies. And then you've got like what I call a bit of Greek patination, like with the key there, and it's followed all the way around. It's quite heavily carved in front and it's very ornate.
Yes.
I mean, as a design piece or a decorative piece, it's wonderful. And then if you have a look on the front of the cabinet, you've got 3 men on a bridge. Now, I know in blue and white that represents something, and I think that represents something on the cabinet, like prosperity, good health, good luck, things like that. And then you've got the Chinese house there. I mean, it's got an awful lot of detail. It's a lovely piece, Kelly. With regard to offering you an amount for it, I feel it might be better to be marketed in auction.
Okay.
It's so stunning. I could see an interior designer going for something like this.
Right.
Would you be happy to take it to auction?
I would, yes.
Okay, I hope you do well with it.
Thanks
for
very
bringing
much.
it in today.
Thank you.
Cheryl wasn't keen, so will there be some interior designer types in this auction crowd?
£30 to £50 is the estimate. Well, it's a reasonable estimate. There's a reserve of 50, so are you negotiable on that?
No.
No. She says no. It was thrown in the skip. It didn't cost anything, and still she says no. I'm not negotiable. Okay, here we go. Here it is.
£20, somebody, anybody at all.
It's struggling. Sale room is a little bit quiet today. It's normally hanging off the roof here, but it's a little bit quiet.
30, 35, sir. Come on, one more. It's yours at £35, sir. The gentleman with the red hat on. £35, thank you. Can we let it go at 35?
Are you prepared to compromise, or do you want to say no? It's a make your mind up time.
Okay.
Yes.
£35.
We've decided it cost nothing. It was only on the skip.
£35, thank you, sir.
Take off the commission, it's just close to £30. Now, I know it's a little bit less than your expectation. Disappointed?
A little, but at the end of the day, it was for nothing, so...
I mean, that's the way to look at it. And you know, the funny thing is in this business, sometimes the sale rooms are busy, sometimes not. Today was a quiet day. On the day, I think it made what it was worth. That was the real deal.
David is selling the family silver, but first Brenda wants some answers.
What have you been doing to this?
Well, not a great deal. It's been in my daughter's loft for the last 5 years. It was her late grandma's.
But it's a mess.
It is a mess. It looks as though it's been dropped a few times.
It looks as though somebody's jumped on it.
Yeah.
And look at this. Is that a new designer shape? Look at that.
I can see that, yeah.
Amazing. Heavy?
It is heavy, yes.
How heavy is it?
Well, I don't know, it's very heavy.
Probably it's about 55, something like that, ounces. That equates to silver weight bullion rate of over £500, don't you think?
Could be a lot more than that.
Oh, come on, stop messing about. You've done your own work.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's around just over £500, somewhere there.
Could be.
Yeah, I know it is. I'm in business.
Yeah.
You want some money. So you want to scrap it because it's just been stuck in the loft?
Well, it's not being used, so what's the point of keeping it? My daughter doesn't want it. Yeah, so, you know, what am I supposed to do with it? And she won't come on. I've had to come on her behalf.
She's
perhaps
scared.
she thinks, yeah, well, perhaps she thinks I can get more. I don't know.
Oh, really?
She either thinks I can get more,
we're in
or
the
she's
same age group. Is that what she's
well,
thinking?
possibly.
Oh, right. Okay. Doesn't work.
I don't. Does it not work?
Doesn't work. No.
One can only try.
The damage on it is horrendous. Horrendous. To get that fixed is horrendous. And at something 1960s, I'm not going to do that. And I hate scrapping anything. I'm the world's worst. I won't scrap anything. I'm the biggest recycler in the world. If I can use it again, I'll use it. But to have that done and that done, it's not cost effective to me. So I'm going to go against something I normally do. I'm going to bid you on scrap. 50. 1. 50. 2. 50. 3. 350. 350.
Is not a bit more than you can...
I'm going to go 400. £400. Cash today, in your pocket.
I thought you was a nice lady.
I am a nice lady. £400.
We're not far away, I will say that.
But that's all I want to pay for it.
You sure? It's a deal.
It's a deal. Nice doing business with you.
Thanks very much.
Brenda won't scrap, but she's a tough negotiator. Coming up, it's Jean's turn to have a go at the hard sell.
Can you tell me something about it?
No, not really. It's an old aunt gave it to me about 30 years ago, and I just put it in the cupboard because I didn't like it.
Not the best tactic.
I will start with 20.
She's learning.
A little bit more.
Pardon?
A little bit more.
But is it too late?
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
Mike Melody is no pushover, but David's discovered what he'll go soft for.
How would you describe your area of discipline?
My first love has always been simple country furniture, the things you can put into a cottage or a mansion, or when I'm furnishing a mansion, David, I'm kitchen and scullery, right? You know, it's what I like, it's tactile. When we display this for sale, people just touch and stroke it. It's a pleasure selling it, and it's honest. And it doesn't need any great science to tell you that this is just, you cannot reproduce this colour. You can't reproduce it.
I agree with you.
And this is my manner.
Wonderful, lovely. Tell me what we've got. The cricket table.
We've got a 18th century cricket table, we've got an early 18th century spice cupboard.
Wonderful. Original handles. Look at the colour. Look particularly at the colour. Absolutely.
Late 17th century side table, which is a very rare thing, and of course I brought along...
This is a real Bobby Dazzler.
Correct.
Mike. From Billinge.
4 mile down the road.
Close to Wigan. Superb chair. Made out of...
elm and ash.
Elm arms, ash
splats, and this chair, Billinge, was a little chair, it's only a little village. These, in any chair book, are classed as the rarest and best ladderbacks in the country, in the UK.
Fabulous, fabulous design, fabulous shape. You know, for a country item, there's a lot of sophistication about this particular chair.
You've got the bent ladders, shaped, that's been cut out of one piece of wood. You've got this lovely shaped back. And look at those arms, David.
Wonderful.
Look at them.
This, I have to say, Michael, is an absolute Bobby Dazzler. Now, if you had one of these, you'd be delighted. But when I say to you, how many have you got, Michael?
Well, I've got 8. I've got 2 carvers and the 6 singles, which I only dreamt of owning 10 years ago, because you just can't get them. But I've managed to get a set, and so I'm very happy.
I've heard it said, and I love your wife, but I've heard it said you'd rather part with your wife than part with these chairs. Is that true,
Well,
Melody?
that's about right. Yeah, that summed the job up.
OK, I'm going to say to young people out there that want to come into this business, there's still room in this business, there's still time, there's ups and downs with prices, but you know, there are things that can be bought out there today which are cheaper than when we started.
Totally agree.
And so now is a very good time. And if you're a young person, my advice to you is specialise. Like Mike says, this is his love, country furniture. Get your few quid, get down to the auction, start to talk to some of the old-fashioned dealers like Mike, get to learn about the business, get to love the business, and get stuck in.
Lovely to meet you, Jean. You've brought a fantastic item in for us today. Can you tell me something about it?
No, not really. It's an old aunt gave it to me about 30 years ago, and I just put it in the cupboard because I didn't like it.
OK, how come she gave it to you? Was it for like a wedding present?
No,
or
she's
just
getting rid of stuff. I think she was. Unless we were talking about something and she came down and she said, do you want this?
Oh, that was a nice thing to do. So she never told you what it was or anything like that? Okay. Should we have a little look at it and see?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's what they call a fruit basket. That's why you have the handle here. It was made in about the 1930s, and if we have a look on the bottom, you'll see that it's got the beehive mark, and it says Burleyware, made in England. This here is the pattern number. These were very prolific around about the 1930s. Burleyware was a pottery that was made in sort of this area, Burslem, Stoke-on-Trent, and they made a variety of things. They did a lot of tableware, jugs, vases. I've had a look at the item and it doesn't seem to be any damage. Also, what is quite nice as well, you've got the yellow and green, what I call like the bamboo effect, and then you've got a hand painting. All the pieces were individually made by different paintresses, and they would all put a different sort of pattern inside. This one's done with like green circles, and you've got a branch obviously with some flowers on, which is quite attractive. Burleyware about 10 years ago was highly collectible and was commanding a very, very high price. But in recent years, it's dropped. So I shall put some money on the table, but because of the downturn in things, I don't know if it'll be enough, but I can only but try.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Lovely. Start with 20. I have to think what's left in it for me, you see, that's the trouble.
A little bit more.
Pardon?
A little bit more.
As I'm not having a 5 a day, how about a brown one, 30?
No, a little bit more.
30 is it?
Yeah. Well, I'll have to take it, won't I?
Well, that's very good of you. Thank you very much. We'll deal at 30 then.
Right.
So much for bringing it in today.
Thank you.
Very pretty little
Joyce's
brooch here.
diamond-encrusted swallow
Swallow.
seems to have landed in the
Could you tell
right
us a little bit
place,
about it,
right
or
in
how
front
you
of Ian.
got it?
I bought it 11 years ago.
You bought it 11 years
Yes,
ago.
with some money that I had inherited, and unfortunately I never wear it. So I'm here today to see if I can do a deal.
You're hoping to do a deal.
Hopefully.
Because you never wear it.
No.
Why not? It's very pretty.
I'm frightened of losing it.
Losing it.
Yeah, I'll probably lose it.
It has
yeah.
a safety chain. It's all in very good condition. It's marked 10 carat,
Yes.
which I would indicate immediately that it is continental.
Yes.
And around about 1900, 1910, with little ruby eyes and a diamond set body and wings. I do like it. Brooches are much slower moving items because
Yes.
people who don't have the occasion to wear them, they don't wear the clothes to wear them on, unfortunately. So, money.
Okay.
So, 20.
No. No, thank you.
You want more?
Please, yes.
40.
No. No.
60.
No. I'm retiring in November and I've got a big birthday coming up, so
Have you?
it's
60.
towards this big party.
80.
No, thank you.
100.
Oh. No, thank you.
120.
Yes. No, thank you.
A lot more?
Yeah, yeah. I was looking. Yeah, quite a bit more.
Quite a
actually.
bit more.
Yeah.
Those are the words we want to hear, Joyce. Quite a bit more. Let me tell you about this little bird here. 200, 250 is where the independent valuers and the auctioneer are.
Right.
At the same time, we have to consider that Ian has got to sell it.
Yes, he has
but
to
it's
make
a pretty quality little item. 120 on the table.
I'm sure he can do more.
Seems about half price to me, does it to you?
Yeah.
But he likes to buy things at half price, then he can sell them at double the price. Okay. I think we need a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we could fly off to the auction, tweet, and maybe do a little bit better. Let's see if he can dig a bit deeper.
Thank you.
So, we're at 120.
Yes.
Okay, 120. 140.
No, thank you.
60.
No.
180.
No.
Well, I wouldn't want to go more than 200.
I think I'll try at auction.
You're going to try it at
I
auction?
think so, yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for bringing it along today. We've really
Thank you.
enjoyed looking at it. Thank you very
you.
much, and good luck at auction.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Joyce was perched on the fence, so will going to auction be a wise move? Also coming up, this painting by local Wigan artist James Isherwood is Mike's cup of tea, but
So why are you
it's not
selling it now,
everybody's.
Well, Wife doesn't like it, and it's me stuck it wardrobe.
This is the right way there.
But Wilf is not letting it go without a fight.
You're not impressed, are you?
No.
No.
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
Before the break, Joyce decided she could beat Ian's £200 cash offer for her brooch at the auction. Was she right?
It's here in the sale room with a fairly low estimate. Let's see what happens. It's coming up now.
£80 to start. Down there is bid 80, 90, 110, sir, 120. Gentlemen, right in the corner, 120, 130, 140, 150. Nice quality, 160, 170. It's against you. 180, £170 here now. 180 a new bidder. 190 is bid. 200, 210, sir. Stay in tens. 210, 220. He's in again at the back. 230. It's against you again, sir. 230, 240, sir. No, you've really finished this time. 230, right in front of the rostrum here. £230. Are we all sure?
The gamble has gone down at £230. Now, it's close because we have to take away the commission, and that leaves 195. Technically, you may say £200 cash offer on the dealer's day was the real deal, because even though it made more in the sale room, you are taking home slightly less at £195.
Yes.
Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy with that.
You gambled, and that's the way the dice came out. Technically, I would say the real deal was on the dealer's day with Ian at 200 quid.
This painting by a local artist is being admired by David and auctioneer John Crane, and Wilf is banking on Michael being pretty keen to own it.
Well, you brought along an artist who I sort of promoted over the years. We're in Wigan, the home of a man called James Lawrence Isherwood, correct?
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Oil on board. He painted. Tell me how you got it, Wilf. I've heard so many stories.
I worked on his house, and when I finished the job, he paid me boxing paintings.
Yeah.
And he said, go and pick one.
Yeah.
So when I picked one, of his mother.
Madonna, yeah, go on.
Yeah. He said I couldn't have that. So I picked another one, a miniature one.
Yeah, what, a little tiny one?
Yeah. He won't let me have that one.
So he gave you this?
So he gave me that, him and his girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
The provenance with this particular picture is so good.
It's a good one, isn't it?
You know, the individual received the picture from
Isherwood himself, which is
and
nice.
so there's a nice provenance there. You know exactly what you're dealing with when it comes to the provenance.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
No question about it.
It's not his best example.
Yeah.
Some of them have brought thousands
and thousands, but they tend to be quite extravagant and brightly coloured and perhaps a little bit more desirable.
So why are you selling it now, Wilf?
Well, Wife doesn't like it, and it's me stuck it wardrobe.
There's not many people do like them. It's you either like them, love them, or hate them.
It's all right with the frame, though.
Correct. This is a picture. It says on the back, Wigan in rain. But I've always thought this black lady in the black shawl was his mum.
I all thought that before.
But, well, you thought it as well.
Yeah.
Well, okay. We've got an artist who I'd love to tell you he's dropped in price, but he ain't. Right?
No, he's going up.
I'd love to tell you all the stuff. What I will tell you is I've got to frame it, yeah?
Yeah.
And I've got to sell it.
I guess if this went to auction, David, we'd be putting a guide price of £350, £400, and we'd expect to get £400 to £500. Probably no more than that.
Well, the independent valuers, they felt the same. I think they were £400 to £500. What's Michael going to put on the table? You know he doesn't mess about. Let's see what he puts down.
So, with no more ado, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. There's £200. Yeah? You're not impressed, are you?
No.
No. It's not the big one. The bigger ones are worth a couple of grand now. 300. Whilst I'm counting, would you take £400 for it?
No.
Now that's £400. Now, what's your opinion on that?
It's a good offer, David. It's a good offer. I would be inclined to take it, you know.
Well, I agree with that.
Really?
I think it's a good offer. I think I need to get in there and tell our seller, on the day, cash is king, and that's a good offer. Well, I've just heard the magic words, will you take? What we're going to say to Mike, who, as you can appreciate, is a collector of this particular artist, so we've got you with the right man. It's a question of how much Mike is prepared to pay. But I can tell you that the independent valuers, looking at this particular picture, I think they've assessed it fairly. They've said 3 to 5, 4 to 5. And what you've got on the table there is £400. I see there's a little bit of a smirk on Mike's face. What he's saying is, I told you so. I know this artist. I know all about him. Wigging in the rain. Now, I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't advise you and say, the right man, on the right day, with the right artist, has put £400 down. In my opinion, no decision, in your pocket, and off home you go. Don't be greedy.
Another 20.
Oh, well, take your missus out for fish and chip supper. There we go.
Right.
Well done. Thank you, Will.
Thanks a lot.
Lovely.
Will seems pretty chuffed with that result, but have the dealers done as well? Cheryl has yet to gather a profit on the ceramic basket.
Also, was his...
And Ian has decided that to get the best price, the damaged porcelain cobbler should head to the restorers.
Just along here with the arms.
Mike is pleased to have added the issued painting to his collection. And Brenda's hoping to bag a profit when the beaded accessories go into a specialist
Quite an
sale.
expensive bag in its time.
Butch is cleaned up on the silver tea set, selling it for £480.
We've had a great day here. There's been lots of buying and selling. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for Dickinson's Real Deal. Bye for now.